warriors, and welcome to Food Diaries. I guess this is gonna be a little thing, or maybe not. I have not uploaded a lot of videos just because I either couldn't finish them, or something happened, or what. Anyways, hello. I am here, and I am about to do a very brave thing. I have not eaten. Now please, this is a food vlog. If you are sensitive at all to seeing food, like, please click off of this video. This is not for you. So, I am doing a big, bold move here, and I'm eating some oatmeal. Now, you would think oatmeal is great for you, but it's been so long, I can't remember the effects. I think it might stay in my. I think what happened was it stayed in my system for too long that I was going to the bathroom all the time, which isn't good. But I have the ability to test this out yet again with being on the new probiotic to see how this goes. So I'll let you know how this goes. Food Diary Season 1, Episode 1, oatmeal. It's apple cinnamon, by the way. Oh man, I learned I was allergic to apples. I hope this is okay. I don't remember if I said this, but I look like a Steve Irwin of food right now. I just took my first bite and already I am feeling the effects. And I am remembering now. I am feeling like crampiness in my stomach. I took it at 10 a.m. It's 10:03. When I say took it, I mean I had my first spoonful. I'm being very slow with this and very careful with how flare-ups can be. But my stomach, even so, is feeling achy and crampy. Like, honestly, what I've been doing, at least for right now, because I have been getting, like, the most starving stomach bug, I guess you could call it. I have been feeling so starving. Like, whatever I eat, I am not full, and that is a problem with IBS, or at least with mine. And a way that I always helped that is to eat chips, crackers, bread. I did eat... Oh my gosh. Last week I ate like a roll, like a bread giant roll kind of thing, and I got so sick afterwards. And that's pretty much because having regular roll of bread is really not good for you. But I just need something to help with that feeling full so I can operate more. It's like it always, like life always says, it's like if it's not one thing, it's another. And I'm so much better with the probiotic. Like, I would rather be starving, honestly, but still, it's being starving. Like, your mind definitely isn't good if you're feeling starving, you know, and your body and the energy, it's a thing. But I am so thankful and grateful that this probiotic has helped with the pain, because the pain was always out of 10, and I would have flare-ups left and right, and whatever I ate, mostly, if I wasn't careful enough, which, I mean, I should be able to eat whatever, I was always in the bathroom. So, I'm progressing, all which ways. So with this oatmeal, I'm hoping I can eat oatmeal again, so I can have that fullness, because obviously oatmeal, the oats, like, expand or whatever like that in your stomach to make more room, I guess. Another thing, at least I do know that really helps me, is chia seeds. Chia seeds absolutely help me feel more fuller. It's just been a struggle lately. Like, I did have chia seeds on peanut butter toast the other day, and it did not last as long as I hoped it would. So I am in that trial and error right now, which also kind of explains the fact of me being a bit MIA on here. But it's so great to at least come back and talk about IBS, because I haven't really updated in a bit. And what's really funny that I'm seeing is you guys can see my poop pillow. Yes, the comedy is there. I have great comedy. What's actually funny about that is my dad just got it for the dog, not me. But he got 2 of them from a yard sale, and I was like, wait, that explains my life, and who doesn't like emojis? We use emojis all the time, so I've had it ever since. So that's that story, and it really goes with the theme of today. Wow, great appearance poop pillow. It really is the waiting game though. It's 10:09 right now. Hey, if you want to see it, because real life fun. Hey, I love watches. I love watches. But like knowing, like, if you have IBS or something related to what I have, you absolutely learn to not eat a bunch of stuff, to take it slow, especially, but mostly because the effects overall kick in 30 minutes after, because that's when everything gets digested, that's when everything makes its way through your body. So that's when you'll know what side effects you'll really actually have. Like I spent a lot of time when I wasn't on the right probiotic, I would eat just a forkful every half hour or so, every 10 minutes, to make me feel more full, but also that's all I actually needed. And that's kind of really sad. So I just took a spoonful, and as delicious as this looks sitting in front of me, this bowl, I need to be a warrior, and I need to analyze this correctly so I know if I can have this in the future and not have bad side effects, because I'm pretty sure I remember that having this, it just went through my system all day, that I was on the toilet like all day. So let's see how this goes. I know the probiotic has definitely helped with not having to be in the bathroom all day, so I'm actually able to hold it in and not have so much pain that I have to go to the bathroom all the time, because that's what it was. Always the stomach pain, cramps, all the other side effects I can't remember, which I'm glad because it's traumatizing. But yeah, always in the bathroom because I can never hold it. IBS, everyone. I hope, like, this video, I'm sorry it's so shaky right now. It's obviously to relate, so people like me don't feel as alone. So please share this video. If you are still watching, please share this video to anyone you know of, or even just on Twitter if you hear someone talking about IBS. Like, spread the word around, because I am literally a real life person, no pizzazz, no sparkles, just literally, this is me, this is my life, and I hope I can find that you guys can help me find people that are like me, that I can relate to and they can relate to me, to not feel as alone, because you really, really have to listen and analyze and study your own body, because everyone is different. Even though we have the alike IBS, just everyone is different in their own way. Just like, for example, I wasn't allergic to apples before, and now I am. Like, everybody's different. So the process continues. Also, since we're on the topic, and I haven't been able to talk about IBS in a long time, another thing is I could not hold down food at all. Like I said, I was always in the bathroom. Well, when I ate a meal, I had to sit down and let it digest for like hours, like 2-3 hours. I had to sit down, because if I got up, I would lose all my food. I would have to run to the bathroom. That's how bad it was. So yeah, and this is how I was when I was working. Like, I would go the whole work day, not eat a thing. If I even ate a thing, I was able to get away with like a French fry. Like, I just ran on water, vitamin water. And at home, when I got home, thankfully the job provides all its workers food. So I was able to take my food home and eat there at home where I can sit for hours and digest, but that was my routine. I literally just got up, worked. Actually, no, I got up. I had my flare-up potential. It wasn't as bad with how I was doing it because you'll see in a second. But I would get up, make sure I had my flare-up, so it was all out of me, so I can go to work easily. Obviously, go to work, do my day. By the way, like, I used to be able to, and I was better at the beginning. I used to be able to do 10-hour shifts. It's a long time. But over time, I got worse and worse, and I was just barely hanging on with doing 8 hours. And I would go throughout the whole day, get my food, go home, and I would even just eat fries on my way home, because I was sitting down, but that would still produce like a flare-up because I was just full of anxiety from the whole day. And I'd have to rush home, barely hanging on while driving, trying not to have a flare-up in the car, which happens nowadays, sadly, so I have to have a bucket. Anyway, that's another story, but this is really the reality of this. I haven't gotten the chance to really talk about this. So after the workday, make my way home, of course, go to the toilet. I would put my food in the toaster oven to warm up, keep it warm, take a shower, get my food, and go to my bed, because my bed was the most comfiest thing at the time. And I would just eat for the rest of the day. It would be most likely be 4 o'clock, and I would just eat. 5 o'clock, yeah, when I would be home and showered. And then go to sleep, get up that morning, and have the flare-up, quote-unquote flare-up, and start my day again. And I had no life other than just working and trying to survive with eating. So I'm sure you can see how thankful I am just from that to be able to have this opportunity to really try and make a living on here. So please, if you do have the extra funds at all, I have my GoFundMe. I even have a Cash App now down below. If you could please just donate even $1 or something to help me out. We all have bills we need to pay, and we are all trying to live here. So this is my way of trying to make an income so I can be okay. So yeah, hi. So that was that routine. And yeah, even when you're doing everything right, things can still go wrong, just like with life itself. So I've definitely had times where I wasn't okay, and I needed to take a bucket with me and just go in the bucket because I couldn't hold it, or just something happened. Like, I have horror stories of not being able to hold it. And one of the major stories is from me having dairy. That's why I've cut out dairy completely, but it's when I was like doing good, and I had, oh my gosh, what was it? I had nachos, and it was sour cream that did it. I didn't realize how much dairy is in sour cream. I thought I was doing okay. I thought I was doing a great job. Nachos, very good for you. I actually ate olives with it, which I am not an olives person, but I was like, it's good for me, like combination of this with the meat, and I'll be okay. But ooh, no. The dairy is a huge no for me. That taught me to just no for dairy, even though like I didn't realize what dairy was in sour cream. But yeah, it's definitely not even a game. It's honestly just trying to survive and balance everything out the best you can so you can actually function. And as I just told you guys, I had to do that with working. So all this time, it's been since 2016 I've been at this, trying all these different methods, seeing what works, what doesn't, and just with this vlog, I forgot what I called this, but episode of eating. So it's all trial and error. So as I've said before, I'm very grateful for this new probiotic. There's still things, but just gotta keep trying every day to get somewhere and get better, and trial and error. Alright, it's 10:24 right now. It's been almost about 30 minutes since I took that one spoonful. I'm feeling a bit hungry. I'm getting that a bit. But I'm not feeling the crampiness, which is good. By the way, that crampiness I got all the time. Like, if I even ate that one fry at work just so I could, just to hold me over, you know? Because I had like no energy, obviously. Nobody would, especially with what I was dealing with. And I would have flare-ups all the time at work, even with that routine that I did. Like I said, you can be doing everything right and something can still go wrong. So I would, even before I got my gallbladder removed, which was non-functioning, I was always grabbing my stomach. Like, that's, I guess, a character trait, I guess, if you were to draw me, animate me as a character. I always had my arms wrapped around my stomach. And thankfully I don't need to do that anymore, but it's because I was always in the pain because of the crampy painfulness of my stomach. And yeah. So another update of my stomach, since I'm kind of putting all of this into one here, since I haven't gotten to talk about it in a bit, is lately that has become a thing. Is and this part has always been a thing. So I've always needed to eat something before I go to bed, and one major rule with IBS that doctors say is to not eat at least like about 2-3 hours before you go to bed. Well, I need something in my stomach, and when I say something, I need something like what I said before, like with the bread, with the crackers. Because if I don't, I get that really, really bad starving feeling that I feel like I haven't eaten for a week. That I'm like in the desert, crawling on my stomach, trying to find a source of food. Like, that's how terrible that feels. And yeah, that's the best I could describe it. So what my nightly ritual has pretty much been to have a bag of popcorn every night, and that has made me full enough, and it doesn't really cause any pain or any disruption. It makes me feel better, takes that hunger away, the whole bag of popcorn. But if I do eat an actual meal very close to bedtime and lay down, that's when I get the pain and stuff tries to come up. And when I say pain, ooh, I get woken up by pain. Like, before this probiotic, it was like I need to go to the hospital kind of pain. It literally, like, what would happen is I would wake up in the middle of the night. Like, my body would jump up, like, you know, sit up. And when I sat up, this sloshing pain of acid would slosh, like, hit the walls of my stomach. And immense pain. And I'd just sit up and I'd be like, oh my gosh. Like, I felt like I needed to scream. I needed to, like, hold on to something to know that I'm okay, that that sloshing of acid against my stomach. Like, I've been so questionable if my stomach walls, like, are not there anymore because of how awful that feels. My nose, oh, allergy season, guys. So I believe that the reason why is because if I eat a meal before I go to bed, so that popcorn also helps prevent that acid, that kind of keeps it together so it doesn't become as over acidy, I guess you can say. Yeah, so every night I always have to lay on my left side, because if you guys don't know the rule already, for people like me, for laying on your left side for anybody, it prevents acid from going up in your throat. So laying on your left side lowers it, where laying on your right side lets it go more. So I always need to do that, but if I do eat, like, even popcorn, I need to sit up a bit on my back, especially having Barrett's esophagus, which has been doing better, thankfully. I always just need to kind of, like, prop myself up a bit, like the upper half of me at least, so that the acid doesn't disrupt me. Alright, warriors, it's 10:32 now. I am feeling starving, but thankfully I'm not having the stomach cramps, but it was literally right after I took that spoonful I was having the stomach cramps. This is IBS, so I'm going to talk about some other stuff. As you saw while I was talking, I did get some burps, but I also got one passing of gas. It's a thing, because before it wasn't, and it was something else that I had to go to the bathroom for, so this is very good with this probiotic. But thing is, I'm starving. Obviously you guys are like, she ate a spoonful, of course she's starving. Not with an IBS stomach. A spoonful can fill you, depending. And also depending with being a woman, it depends on what week you're on with period and stuff. So I'm on the week after I had it, which is usually when I am able to eat more, which is very interesting to me, that can change how my stomach functions. It's usually the first week and the week before I have it that I get really starving. And of course the week before I'm like, I need sugar, I need chocolate, like all of those stuff. But those are fakes. I've learned that those are fake signs that I can be okay without needing that I can do substitutes. So since I'm still starving, and I'm doing pretty okay, I feel like I'm getting a headache now, actually. I'm just gonna have one more spoonful and see how it goes. Mini update, it's 10:37. And I had like a good burp. And when I say burps, like, burping is a really good sign for me with my health, because it tells me that everything is digesting and moving along well. And burping in general, like, it's not like sometimes it is, but it was kind of like a poof, like a puff, and I know that's a sign that my body is telling me that it is, like, releasing. Now, here's the thing. At least I know with my IBS, because my aunt and uncle, literally all of us in the same year, got our gallbladders taken out. For different reasons. Mine wasn't functioning at all. But they both cannot chew gum or drink from straws, nor can I, because it puts air in our stomachs. So I have had, like, if I drink, like, chew gum, drink from a straw, I get so much pain. It's like I'm just making, like, a balloon, like a helium balloon in my stomach. And it does actually expand. If you guys didn't know, IBS, like, your stomach does expand because of the indigestion, I guess it's called, that I'm saying. I'm not good with words. I try my best. But it definitely, and just having your stomach expand, it doesn't feel good. It's like, oh, it's so bloated. That's like a word my aunt always said. But it makes you feel really icky, and I remember always like burping up, like trying to get that air out of me. All the burps like are the air trying to escape so I can feel better. So I have always relied and have felt much, much better when my body sends burps up for the air to come out of me, because the less air in my stomach, the better I feel. So that was a good sign. Oh, Warriors. This is a great memory that's coming back to my mind now. Now, see the effect, guys. When I eat something, it can be different every time, whatever it is. When I eat something, I hope you can see throughout this video. It puts an effect on my brain of how I function, how I work. That's also why I didn't eat while I was working, because it would make me like my brain, like, I truly, like, this should be well known now. Whatever you put in your stomach goes up to your brain. Your gut is, your gut has a mind of its, your gut is a mind and your brain is a mind, and they're connected. Yeah. Remember earlier I said I felt like I was getting a headache? Now I feel the effect that my brain has changed a bit from the effect of the oatmeal. It's like, it's oatmeal. And yeah, I am very aware that with America, they're not good to us with putting extra stuff in our foods. But see guys, this is a great example of what I've been through, trial and error, since 2016 with foods. I've had to just make vlogs like these, but I wrote them down and not actually vlogged them, of the effects of food and having to just write it down, remember. Like, I have a whole food book now that I've been creating of what foods agree with me, literally writing reviews with each of them so I know how I was then and see if it changed, because with the probiotic I was on, I always changed, especially because I always stuck with the same foods, because there's very little foods that my body agrees with, you know? And it always changed. Where I think I am okay. I've been on this probiotic for about over a month now, I would believe. I just noticed I have to change my calendar. ADHD, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's so tough to try and just stick. My brain cannot do a schedule, but I'm trying. As long as you try every day. Every day is different, but you can do it. Just know your intentions and what you want to do and have it written down. That's what I've been doing. I have an app on here that's programmed like with the phone for reminders, it's called, so I can remember what to get done, when, and all of that. Anyways, I am definitely feeling the brain effect from this. Mr. Poop Pillow, do you have an opinion on this? As you can tell, I'm having fun with this. You just have to. You have to smile and laugh, because that not only makes life, okay, smiling and laughing brings in the good chemicals into your brain. So, I mean, even crying does too, and that is completely fine. I have definitely learned more to cry, because I have always been taught not to be gender, but like a guy, because so many poor guys are like, oh, you have to be tough and manly, you can't have emotions. And that's like kind of like how my mindset has always been. Like, I can't show any weakness. Guys, if I didn't have IBS, I would have been in the military. I'm not even kidding you. Like, my dreams for that, if I had a better body, are completely different from my life today. So I am here I am today doing this. This is my life with IBS and that, you know? But I definitely had a very, very strict mind on myself, and routine and regimen, ADHD too has definitely not helped me. But if I didn't have all that, I would definitely, absolutely be in the military, living a dream. Seriously. But that's a whole other story. That's a whole other story for a different day. Okay, the mental clarity is better. Like, it's like that, it was like a helmet on me that came on when I had the oatmeal, and now it's kind of lifted off. So I can see, like, the mental clarity is better now. Where before it was kind of like hard to function, I guess you could, yeah, it was hard to function. So that's very interesting. But definitely so many, like, every food has its side effect on me. Like, I would always just say, like, I'm the friend that is, but isn't on drugs, because I literally get all side effects from foods. All these different foods have different side effects on me. So that's how that is. Alright, I am feeling fuller. I am feeling a bit fuller after that second spoonful. Yes, I only had 2 spoonfuls of this oatmeal. And this is proof to you and myself that I am doing a good job in not eating all of this impulsively, because I'm starving and I need food. Honestly, guys, lately, I have been struggling. Like, we all have our challenges. But I've just been so hungry that I've been just eating Zone bars. And it's like, I need actual food. And then I tried making this into a video, but literally, I will be completely honest with you guys, because this is real life, this is funny. I made a vlog because I haven't posted in a bit. And my underwear was sitting, my clean underwear was sitting behind me the whole time on my dresser. In the video, I'm like, I can't post that. You can't take me seriously with that. Oh my gosh. I'm just glad that this is comedic here, that I didn't plan that he's there. I guess it's a he. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is a long-awaited update of IBS, because I really truly couldn't figure out how to put this into a video. But why not put into a video to try a food that I haven't tried in a bit because of side effects and all of that. So that is a look into my life, a very small look. I hope the stories helped, because that is a very good short explanation of what I've been through with IBS. Please, again, share this video with people that are like me with IBS, so they don't feel as alone, and I can even talk to them in the comments. Like, I am completely active in the comments. Like, I love when you guys comment, like even like what helps you, like, or like what you liked about the video, like all of that kind of stuff. So please get this video out to the people that are like me, so they don't feel as alone, and awareness. And train of thought. See, if you guys see my videos being so kind of clipped up, that's me losing my train of thought, and it takes me literally, like, I don't know, 20, that was my foot, 20 seconds to get my train of thought back of where I was going. It's like the train stopped chugging, and I need to put more coal in it to get it back up going again. But yes, see, the mental is going again, but it's also because I need food. Like, I feel like this isn't working. Okay, it definitely, ooh, yeah, headache now. Definitely seems like, see, and you know headaches, you close your eyes and you feel better. Oh man, guys. See, and this is just me being at home. This is why I don't and can't go anywhere, because it's the effects, guys. And oh man, it's tough living. It really is. It's a battle and a challenge. I'm doing the best I can. And if you guys are like in your head like, then go see a doctor, I have, and they were no help, and they're like, you are crazy. I have no idea what's going on with you. I've never heard of this before in my life. And yeah. But if you are watching this video and you're like me with IBS. There are different types of IBS, by the way. There's IBS-D and IBS-C. IBS-D is diarrhea-induced, IBS-C is constipated, and then there's in between with both, alternating. I definitely have IBS-D, like I've said before, when I was on the other probiotic, I would go right through me. See, that's another effect. If I eat, I get so sleepy. Wow. I'm just saying wow because I just had oatmeal. You know, two spoonfuls. I've still been starving before, but I'm gonna have to have some spinach. Spinach has been, see, I can't even say words. Spinach has been my savior. It absolutely has, with giving me at least energy. I mean, I still have the starving factor. I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, it's like, see, look at me. Look at this. This is the effect. And you guys wonder, not you guys, but it's like you wonder why. And no, like, just this is just food. How much of a huge effect food has on me. Where I've tried, I want to cry now. What is this? Guys, this is real life. This is what's happening. I just had oatmeal. I've tried ADHD medication, anxiety medication, even inhalers, and I got all the bad side effects that you're not supposed to get. What is that? Is that really how sensitive my body is? Also, just so you guys know, there's definitely a history of not good stomachs in my family. One that I know for sure is my dad's dad. Oh, see, I have to talk louder. What is happening? Wow, guys. This is it. Alright, this is turning into a talking vlog. I want to cry, guys. I want to cry. I am being real with you. Oh, it's tough, guys. And that's just one of very few things I've done, you know? This is the top of the iceberg with what I've had to deal with. I just had, you know, like, I just had 2 spoonfuls of oatmeal. Okay, but my dad's dad had a bleeding stomach. He had to get parts of his stomach removed because, however, it was so bad. So, and I know 2 other people in my family had something wrong with their stomach, and man, yeah. So it's something like it runs in my family. I do believe I may be in the better of them because I've been studying myself so much, literally every single day, every single little thing I eat, making a log. I definitely have been very on becoming better, and it's been since 2016 and I'm still battling. We all have our illnesses. We all do. See, mental clarity is back a bit. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like I just woke up. So interesting, guys. So I do hope this video has helped someone get some clarity, or just please not feel alone. I know what it's like to feel alone. It's hard, especially, guys, I can talk more about this, but this video is already long enough, and I'm getting side effects. But yes, please share this video. Comment down below if you relate to me, how in some way this video has helped you. Like, have you noticed, like, have you guys studied your body more? Like, please study your body. Your body is telling you, not verbally, what is going on. So absolutely, I have absolutely learned to know what my body does and translate it into what it's telling me. So, for example, this whole video with the oatmeal tells me I can't eat oatmeal. I thought it would help me be full with the oats, but no. And I remember before it would not sit in my stomach right and I'd have to go to the bathroom. But with this, it's giving me more mental than physical. It did give me the cramps when I had the first spoonful. Okay. And that's the other thing. I have to have my food around, or else I just go more and more downhill. Like, you know, losing energy. Because I don't have much as it is, because of how much I can't eat. I don't know. Like, guys, I was a complete warrior when I was working. I hope this video also gave you clarity of what I actually go through, and a huge reason as to why I made this channel. But also, absolutely, because, like I keep saying, is for people to not feel alone. So that's absolutely why I'm so nurturing and joyous in my videos. And this is like a dark day diary video. This is real life. This is realistic. This is what I go through. We all have our stuff we go through. This is just one of the many things that I go through, and it controls my life. Alright guys, thank you, like really, thank you so much for watching, even if you've commented already. It means the world to me to at least reach anyone or someone with my presence. And yeah, I have an Instagram as well that I post on my story. Some great motivational stuff if I can't verbally, since you gotta edit a video, you know, go into editor, boot up a computer, all of that, you know, like this Instagram is so much easier, but obviously this is content from me here. So I have an Instagram, Brooks Scrapbook 51, same thing on TikTok. I also have a Twitter. I have 2 Twitters. I made one for like when I was gaming before, but I also have like a public one. Like they're both public. Anyways, Brookie's, because Brooke was taken, Brookie's Thoughts is my Twitter, which I post some fun stuff on. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next video when it comes up. I really hope I'll be able to make a fun video. But right now it's health first. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful, healthy, healing day. Remember to listen to your body, listen to yourself, because you have your best interests and you know you best. And if you don't, then you can absolutely learn by just sitting and listening to what your body tells you. Not your mind, because a lot of your thoughts are not your thoughts, but that's a whole other thing. But definitely listen to your body. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Lots to learn when you're new, isn't there?